That's where we left Oliver Stark as Buck at the end of last season on Global's hit series 911. Buck is a firefighter with a fearless streak and a whole lot of heart on one of TV's most intense dramas.
And Oliver will be back in a brand new season of 911 this fall, where the stakes are higher than ever. And Oliver Stark joins us now. It's good to see you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for coming in. And let's talk about that scene and where the next season picks up, because we've lost Captain Bobby, a much-loved character.
Yeah.
How does Buck deal with that and the grief associated with that?
You know, I think grief, something the show is trying to do is show that it comes in waves and that people deal with it differently. Buck has always been a character who very much wears his heart on his sleeve and is very big in an emotional sense, whereas actually the death of the Bobby character, he kind of retreated into himself. It became a much more internal response, and it quieted him down a little bit. And then, you know, there may be some moments next season where we see the opposite of that, right? It comes in waves, as I say. Maybe he will have these bigger moments, bigger reactions. So I think it's just trying to show the reality of what it is to lose somebody that means so much to you.
Are you guys a close cast?
Absolutely, yeah.
How does that off-screen dynamic help with the on-screen? Because there are some tough storylines.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. You know, I think one of the strengths of the show has been the fact that we are genuinely such a nice family unit. I think when you watch the show, I think you feel that and you want to be with these people. You know, you see that they're having a great time together, but then it also helps when we have to do the harder, darker stuff, and we literally are, you know, Peter, who plays Bobby, is fine, but he doesn't work with us anymore. So we have lost a family member in that sense. So, you know, it very much mirrors what we're dealing with on the show.
Mm-hmm. Now, your birthmark, that has become a bit of a, I think, unexpected fan favorite. You've chosen to embrace it rather than cover it up. Talk to us a bit about that.
Yeah, I don't know, fan favorite? Yeah, it's a thing that's on my face. That's kind of just how I've always thought about it and dealt with it. And it's never, you know, I have people come up to me sometimes and say things like, my kid has, you know, a birthmark on their face, and it's given them confidence to see you with yours, and which is lovely. But it never felt like a thing that I did struggle with. So sometimes I feel like that's some kind of false stolen valor, because it didn't feel like a big deal to me. But I'm of course overjoyed that it has helped some people, and you know, sometimes we help people in ways that we don't expect.
For sure, for sure. Well, you can catch more of this guy. 911 Season 9 premieres this fall on Global and Stack TV. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you, guys.